Howdy guys, Traxxas Rustler here, and I'm going to bring you another update video about the Rustler and the Slash. Just checking in with you guys. I haven't been making much videos because RC season is winding down and it is very cold outside. It is about maybe 35-40 degrees outside right now. I got my nice coat on, so I don't know if I featured it in the last video, but I cut out the windows on my Rustler shell just to get some more airflow, because actually what I'd recommend you doing if you just are looking for some cooling for your ESC and motor is I would cut this out. This is there used to be the grate right here. You could keep this little bottom piece on, but that fell off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the shell on and show you how the air flows over it. So basically, I have a flashlight here. I'm wearing slides and it's 32 degrees outside. Don't be laughing at me. Make sure this one works. Yep. But anyway, if you look in here, you can't really see it very well, but this air, when you're going full speed, this is exactly so this kind of acts as almost like a splitter. Some of the air goes above the car and some of it goes under, but it isn't like the the standard stuff. But what it does is it splits air, then goes through here, and then it goes over top. And when you're going your max speed, the air will come through here. It'll scoot across the servo piece, and then it'll cool the battery, and some of it will go hit the ESC. But the main part is this part right there. You can't really see it, but there's the wire for the ESC, that red piece. But under there is the ESC heatsink, so it can blow the hot air away, and it'll just keep that right there, or keep it at nice temperatures. And then I cut this out, and it's right over the motor. I mean, directly over the motor. So if you have your motor positioned like mine, it'll come down the cool air, and it'll spin through the motor, and it'll cool it off very nicely. If you're wondering what all this gritty stuff is, you probably can't see it, but that is sand. I took this sand duning, bashing, whatever you would like to call it. But basically, this Rustler never got stuck once. I am very surprised. I ran these road rage tires, and these have been lasting me a year, by the way. I have not changed the foams or anything in them, but these tires hold up, and there's almost no wear on them. So I would recommend these if you're looking for a durable tire, and they're not that bad off-road either. But I drove it through Lake Erie. I live close to Lake Erie, and I was hydroplaning it, driving it through 2-foot deep puddles, and the motor and everything worked fine afterwards. And granted, it's a little glitchy here and then, but that's probably just because of the sand, and I am actually going to go wash it after this video. What else was I going to say? Oh, I might want new front tires for the Rustler, mainly because the foam is almost all rotted away in them. And I don't know if you could see it, but this rib right here from my thumb, this side to this side, it's wearing down a little bit because of the toe in. So I might get some upgrades for the Rustler. The Slash is pretty much almost done. It just needs tweaks here and there. Whatever breaks, and I'll upgrade it. But I like this car a lot. It was my first Traxxas RC. It was my first real RC because the Rally Monster really kind of didn't count. But I still like it. Let me just get the Slash out of here. It's funny, I was thumbing through my camcorder, and I was watching videos that my dad took of when I first got the Rustler, and oh my gosh, it was so clean. Do you guys ever get that feeling to where your car is the cleanest thing in the world, and here a week later it's looking like mine? I always like to look back and just nostalgic. But the Slash has a problem with it. Nothing technical really, but under here, this servo horn right here, in this black piece, it isn't the servo itself, thank God, but in this black piece, some of the gear or teeth stripped on it. I don't know how, but if you try to turn it, yeah, it slips. So I don't want to do it that much, but I just basically have to get a new servo horn for it. Don't get aluminum ones because the Traxxas, they have the plastic spline on there, and you don't want to strip that out at all. Otherwise, you're screwed, and you have to get a whole new servo. But this car, overall, I've had it for pretty much almost a year on Christmas Day, and this car has been everywhere, and I mean everywhere. It's been in water, it's been in sand, or not sand, but it's been on trails, it has been in on the track situation. I would have to say, this truck right here was one of the greatest buys in RC ever. I will say that out there right now. Sure, the center of gravity is horrible, but that's what makes it fun. I mean, really, you don't have to be the best at the track. As long as you're having fun in there, the track isn't all about winning. It's about having fun and being out there with your buddies and just having a good time in RC. And if you win, cool. I got my B main trophy up there, and I'm proud of it. I wasn't that good of an RC here. I've only been in it for 2 years, so my driving isn't as good, but I know my car very well, and I know how it handles on the track, and I do pretty good. Next, let me just inform you guys of what Nate is doing. Next year, he is claying the track, so these breakaway tires are going to be amazing on it because these are meant for blue groove, off-road, or clay indoor tracks, but it doesn't really matter if it's indoor or outdoor. But he's going to be claying the track, having a couple new classes, one run what you brung late model, and I can't remember what the last one is. But basically, this thing is going to be all a clay monster sometime. It's just going to be perfect. I'm not going to mess with the chassis or anything yet. I'm going to try to make it the best I can on a budget with the stock chassis, because the stock chassis is pretty amazing. It's pretty much the size of a freaking Frisbee. So basically, that's all that's been going on the Bandit. That hasn't been driven in weeks. So is the Rally Monster, because that's only 2-wheel drive right now. But all these batteries are charged. I'm going to run a couple today after I give them a good cleaning, because the Slash, I don't know if it's going to be run because the track is done for the season. I might just, put it away. It's been through H-double hockey sticks and back, so I might just give it a nice wash down, probably keep it inside so, the motor doesn't freeze up with whatever moisture it may have in it, or the batteries I'm definitely going to take inside, because those are not meant to be out in the cold. But that's pretty much it that's been going on right now. I might be doing a mini movie, maybe something related with the snow, but I don't know. I was inspired by Dark Ecliptic Heart, so that's going to be, and he gave me a shout out, so I will say thank him for that. I don't know if I ever did, but under his old policy anyway. So I would like to thank you guys for watching. Make sure you tell me how my videos are so I can always improve. If you dislike it, oh well. I can always try to improve my videos and get better. I don't plan to be no YouTube big shot. I just want to have fun and post my adventures to YouTube. So if you guys would like, comment, rate, and subscribe. Greatly appreciate it. If you have any other questions, please don't be afraid to private message me or contact me. So thank you guys. We'll be seeing you later.